Alright, so we're at 4 or 5 seconds. It says we're broadcasting. It's nighttime. You know what I want to do? I want to do like just the plain light. I've got it. I don't want people thinking it's yeah. So it's not DJ Funky stuff or whatever. I'm just testing some things. I want to make sure that this microphone. Now this one's a really good microphone that I usually use for recording, and I don't usually use for like recording vocals. And I don't tend to use this for any kind of broadcasting or anything like that. For that, I tend to use like a dynamic mic. But as you can hear, and as people have, I mean, you look at any radio shows and talk shows, they use a condenser mic. Now, I could get right up on it and you say there's not much change from being here. There's a little bit of change. But the best thing about it is that it stays pretty consistent. So that means I can do this without any kind of fucking ridiculousness to it at all. I can do this anytime I feel like. I can be the fucking broadcaster in the field. Again, connected to nothing. I just like feeling like Bob fucking Barker. You have to deal with that. I've dealt with it. Why aren't you? Huh? So, what I was trying to say, and you can still, I think you should be able to still, the meters are looking the same. It's a little bit clearer. Yeah, it goes a little bit louder when I get there, but it's a bit clearer and whatever that close. I could turn it up more, but it probably would sound very fucked up. I've also got it where the reverb, hang on, let's check this out. Effects. I noticed you could hear the reverb out there. I checked the last video, and the reverb was pretty strong, so I switched it to a room reverb to sound more natural. I cut out a lot of the high and low frequencies, but now it's still kind of a bit dramatic, but not as dramatic as when I like say do something like this and go, off we go into the wild yonder, or maybe we just come back to earth like this, and then we just talk like this. And now it's not so bad, is it? It's got a little bit of ring in there, but that's like a 4%, and so I can just change that when I'm ready to play like a song. I just like crank it up, and I'll also probably turn the volume down because if I start singing loud, like right now I'm talking at regular volume. So if I start singing, it'll probably be fucking like pretty devastating on your ears and shit. But so I do want to check some things to make sure that the music is playing loud enough because it seemed like there's a drop. I want to get everything steady, like no matter who you are and where you're playing. I mean, whatever. I want to have your volume coming in. I don't want there to be a volume drop at all, and I don't want to use any of their shit that they do. If I do happen to notice a volume drop, that's what I'll do. I'll load it into the system, and I mean, when you hit like 0, that comes through loud. I wonder if I can do that in real time. Let me see if I can do that in real time. Um, I'll just put on geared more random. You can't hear me though, there, can you? Okay, you know what? I can turn on the microphone so you can hear me like this. I don't have to hold this anymore. Right, because now the microphone should be coming through that one right there. And it's probably going to sound crappy, but let's see if we can do... I want to show you like how Agent Orange sounds when I add a media source and Agent Orange. We'll start with, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get to that folder. It's on this... Oh, God, that's going to suck. Because it's perfect. I know that that one's quiet, but I think that's on my other computer. I don't think I ever brought it up. I have it on the thing, and I've got a bunch of files to copy over here, including some video files and stuff that I want to be able to show videos from like Geared Mud stuff. I have it on my video editing computer up there. And so then where the Geared Mud is, there'll be like a video, and or I may just completely disappear while the video plays. I also got to get my book. I want to be able to do like book broadcasts. So I want to be able to talk about, like, break the chapters down. If anyone has any questions about anything, like, hey, can you go to chapter whatever, I can figure out where that is. And they give me a time marker, and they're like, oh yeah, that's part 2. Um, 4 minutes and 50 seconds to hit play. And like, I'm kind of listen to it for about a few minutes. Like that part right there, like, no, just before that. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Or they can actually, comment in the thing, before that. That's where it ends. And like, okay, there's chapter before that. Okay, I got where you're at now. What's your question? You know what I mean? Because I know that story by fucking heart now. I do. I really know that war story well. Yeah. So, anyways, talking a lot of shit because I can't do the thing I want to do. But maybe I can find like an example. What's another quietly mixed. Probably something old, right? That stands to reason that if I got some like Bob Dylan, which I probably have somewhere, but I don't know exactly. Richie Havens, maybe that was pretty recently enough. It needs to be like old, and they have a lot of stuff like around the '90s. Oh, The Cure and the Cult. Those might be kind of quiet. I don't really know. Like a punk band would be good to check. Oh, I bet you. That's paid, so I can't do that. I was gonna say Nirvana's in utero, not in utero, Incesticide. That's a very junky recorded one, and they definitely didn't have the volume wars by then. But anyways, so when I load things into here, they're incredibly loud, and so I always have to adjust about like -3 on the volume. Sometimes -3.8, depending. Oh, not my microphone. Speaking of, let's go ahead and turn off the overhead microphone so we can use this one again. Let's just cancel this. We don't need to bring anything in. I can explain the concept. I was going to actually show it, which would be much better, but microphone. I don't think it's on. I can hear it, so I know it's on. So the Agent Orange is really, really quiet. So if I put it through there, it'll probably come through so loud that, like when it comes through normal, then I'm going to come down about 4 decibels. And that's about how quiet that Agent Orange album, let's say. And I've always got to turn it up to get it to be right, and I hate it because it's such a good fucking album. I think the album is This Is Not the End. This is the voice. This is the voice. I think is the name of it. And I'd love to show it to you. Oh, fuck, that's copywritten too. I would have got struck. That's why. I got protected. Holy shit, I'm just too busy like, oh, I can show you stuff whatever I want to show you. Dumbass, you gotta talk into the microphone if they want to hear you. Alright, so, let's just run some music and see what's going on, man. I am thinking, okay, we got Legacy Player. Oh, sweet, so Sean seems stuck, it's still there. Hold your horses, pal. No one, I told you to open the player. I didn't say open the songs yet. Wow. Free Madonnas. That Troth band, boy, they just bully the stage. I've heard they're a rowdy bunch. It helps a lot if the microphone's on, isn't it? That's what I've been saying into this thing. I've been saying I didn't think it was on. Now I realize what, yeah, I killed the overhead mic thinking this was on, but it wasn't on. Fuck. Of course it's on now. That, in the industry, is what we call dead air. And it's not usually entertaining, but hopefully it was kind of funny to at least watch, or at least to explain. If I seem like I stop some stories sometimes I realize I'm about to head into some incriminating evidence, so I just stop it right there. Why don't we go to the, speaking of, that's, sometimes you guys think I messed up and forgot the story, other times I did, and other times I'm like, oh, can't finish that But you've already launched, and you've kind of told the good part of the story. So, yeah, you told the good part of the story. You didn't miss out on the best part of the story. The setup is, it's not the destination. It's the journey. And that's what we're all on here right now, aren't we? We're all on a journey around the sun. Every year. Every summer, spring, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, until we all die. Isn't that cheerful? Isn't that a great thought to think about?
You'll be alive until you're dead. I love it. The thing is about it, like, if you look back on it, it seems personal because you are alive right now. And so it seems like an attack almost. That, man, why is sitting up makes my voice sound clearer through this microphone? Okay, so it seems like personal when you die. Because it's you. So it's very like, why? But if you thought about it, like, what's coming after this? You know, and in that kind of sense, and like a sense of adventure, you don't know what's gonna happen when you bungee jump, but you do that shit. Die is something that everybody's done. Everybody's done it. Even Jesus died. He just didn't stay, and that was the point. To have faith that this is just a passing moment, friend. When the time comes and turn is yours, there'll be no end. Now that we're done with the talkie talk, which is exactly why the scene, you can make little scenes, and I got talkie talk, Gearedma random for when I've got random Gearedma. I got a box full of death. I got sound of a purposeful gun. I got Troth. Boom. The ability to hang on, let me do this real quick. Okay, so then I can also go bam. But I need to break that bigger, don't I? So it covers up that one. You never know when you need a white background. But if I do it right, when I do it right especially, maybe I'll do something like this. And now it takes a lot of space until we get an album cover. And when we get an album cover, I'll put that in there. Man, I gotta talk in this if you want to be heard. Okay, so, but then I just turn off that level. And boom, there we go. We got Troth right there. And then I can, if I do this right, especially with this one, where is this right? Yeah, that's the right one. So if I move it, I might have to do another one that's just for videos or something like that. But like for Gearedma videos, I'll Gearedma up there, and then I've Troth, and then if you guys send in videos or anything like that, I'll be happy to show them. You know, I mean, I'm gonna need the actual file. I can't. YouTube will strike me if I try and take. So that way I can show videos on that one, and if you guys send in videos, that would be. Why does this thing keep cutting out like that? I don't know, but so if you send videos or like linking videos, I can't play from YouTube because they'll strike me for copywritten material. But yeah, so anyways, let's listen to some Troth and see what kind of shenanigans the boys can get into. Mike Ox. Oh, I muted the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I muted. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it, Chief. See? Now we got sound. I figured it. I finally figured. Okay, cool. Right on. Figured it out. I think I know what happened. This mic wasn't on. Because it is not plugged in. Then when I plugged it in over there, I think it worked. Okay. So, yeah, that was a good test of that. It's about 18 minutes. I could ramble about some bullshit if I wanted to, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody wants to hear any of that shit. I talk too much anyways, I don't care. But this is my shit, so why would I give a fuck if anybody cares what I fucking say? So, yeah, man, it's been really cool learning how to do this program and get things worked out and shit. And, oh, hell yeah. Water's already back here? Are you kidding me? What the fuck, man? I get that I may have left it back here, but you don't understand my thirst right now. And my laziness not wanting to leave this fucking room. It'd been perfect time to end the video. Like, I gotta get some water, man. My shit. I'm like, oh, never mind. Here you go. Though this cup, it is still cold. Whatever time I recorded that last video, and that was at least a couple hours ago. This shit's still cold. It's awesome. No lid on it, nothing. I did hook up the C1 microphone, and I wanted to check. You can hear that change right there. We now have a guitar microphone and a vocal microphone to see how this. You know what else I did? Oh, cleared the mess. All right, so this is my flute. Don't pay attention to that. That's not my voice. And this is a book. Don't pay attention to that. That's not either. And that's my chest armor, so don't worry about that either. That's from my book. Oh, you're loud. Let's see about that. There we go. Sounds better, right? Material. I probably shouldn't play that. I could always do one of mine. I want to do it a cicada. My voice is not in shape back right now. I'm going to make myself look stupid. I do an Ada cicada right now. From the few times I actually used my register a bit better. Ooh. Anyone who wonders what's going on, like there's a lot of people often use like a chorus on that, on their effects, on their sound, and so it gives it a warble, but that warble should be, and you're like a whoa, 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 and that's what I hear when I hear like it's out of tune. There's a low one in there, that's a little bit out of tune. It's pretty good. This is kind of the nature of the beast. If you tuned exactly to a C, see how it's a little bit out? I don't know if you can tell. How that one's. So you could keep tuning. It's just the nature of the way that the way the music actually is and how they broke up the neck. They've kind of compensated for it recently, but with these weird like fan frets and these like semi frets, so like this fret instead of being here, like on this string, it might be adjusted here. This one might be a little bit down here. This one might be, and so it's like one fret, but it's like you put the closer you get to the fret, the more true to the note. As a semitone gets introduced, as you start dropping down, I can show you. Okay, this one also just stay in tune. That's why I love Alvarez. I got a box I keep my medicine. I can take for a day, but I only let you in for a rainy day. All the rest I'd stay for a real good time, or perhaps just another grave. 'Cause I just wanna feel alright, and I just wanna sleep through the night, and I'm starting to feel again. One more dose of medicine should put this pain to bed. I saw the dealer today. It wouldn't tell me anymore. They said I had enough to play. They're not the ones trying to score now, are they? 'Cause I just wanna sleep through the night, and I just wanna feel alright, and I'm starting to feel again. Maybe one more dose of medicine. I just wanna feel alright, and I would love to sleep through the night, and I think I'm starting to feel again. So one last dose of medicine I love. ocean swell, the tide I will ride till I'm by your side. As sure as the shore, I've got to make you understand. You're the angel of my death, and your feet are in the sand. Yeah, sorry, my bad. It's been long since I played this song. Hold me closer, I think I'm falling in love. So maybe I shouldn't stay, but I don't wanna go. So maybe I should. You find it amusing when I shed those tears for you. So maybe I shouldn't stay. It's gonna blow the speaker out. But I don't wanna go. So maybe I should. these thoughts inside my head, I'm gonna take them with me when I'm dead. Down, 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 I'll go. What was that one I was gonna play the other day and I couldn't remember? When I first got my EBO, one of the first things I did was try it on an acoustic. It sounds so cool. It sounds like your guitar is feeding back. I saw people after that trying to do it with a slide guitar. They put like a thing up here and it made it like kind of sound like a sitar, and then they made it do like a more of a lap steel. But I like the way it just. See if I can get the highest setting. There we go. From the right spot, it's not as easy on the. Love it, man. It's really cool. Turn off. I'm blind. Hey, I ain't blind, man. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Speaking of the rain, too much rain in the. I can't stand the rain against my window. Missy Elliott's right, man. Alright. Enough of that BS. Yeah. Oh, come on now. I didn't forget you. Stop talking to me like that. That's not nice. I did not forget you. You never talk back to me. What are you doing? You've been talking to Jeff, haven't you? All right, I think that's done for me right now. The only thing I can do is make myself look worse. I can be like, oh, I haven't warmed up, or some other bullshit excuse other than I just wasn't playing very well right there. So I think it's telling me it's time to end this. It's at 44 minutes. That's a good time to end it. Sure. I don't want these to be so long. So from all of us at Blue FX Records, make sure to smack yourself in the face at least twice a day to remind yourself you're alive. This is a public service announcement. That was my second one. I already hit myself earlier, trust me. I used to fist because I want to know where I'm at. I want to make sure I'm not dreaming. I want to make sure I'm in reality every morning. I would wake up and straight into it. That's what I do. That might be what's wrong with me. If I knock that off. I kind of like the bloody nose in the morning, though. It's a good look. You know what I mean? Don't know what to do. Anyways, this is Bob Barker saying, have your pet spayed and neutered, and don't neuter your children, because that'd be cruel, to take the genitals away from an animal, a human, and not let them enjoy the normal, because you want them to live in your house, right? And you don't want them to be, you know. And there's a chance that they might spray, I mean, and the thing about a slave friend is you don't want them creating more slave friends unless you authorize it through a proper breeding facility. And I get there's there's the fur baby thing and the stuff, but I mean, when you have a slave friend, I mean pet, you have to make sure that the doors are high enough that they can't get outside and choose anything on their own, because then they might go away from you and leave you, and then you're back in a place where you feel sad and alone. But having a thing that's just dying, waiting for you to get home is a pretty amazing feeling. It is a really good feeling to strand your animal in a house that is based on thumbs, and they have none. They can't watch TV, they can't change the channel, they can just sit there and look and pine. And then you wonder why your dog won't leave you the fuck alone when you get home. This has been Sean Battle saying, have your pet not spayed or neutered. Maybe not get a fucking pet if you don't want them to be natural, or if you're afraid of a little cum on your furniture. I'm not afraid of a little cum on my furniture, even dog cum. But I don't want it there, so I just don't get a dog. I don't want squirrel cum on my furniture, so I don't get a squirrel. I don't want rabbit cum on my furniture. I don't want bat cum. I don't want elephant cum. I'd rather not any cum on my furniture, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Sometimes you have friends over and they get rowdy. They get out the Doritos and you start cleaning the Cheeto D's fingers. And you got to help your buddy out, right? How many let your friends have Cheeto fingers? What kind of friend are you? Next thing you know, it's a good Cheeto finger, man. You got a lot of finger. You got a lot of Cheeto on there. Is that spicy? No, what else is spicy? More fucking you guys are perverts. Damn. Spicy cheese. What? You guys are taking it there? I'm talking about being a friend. And you're talking about being a special friend. You guys are sick. Maybe you guys are the ones that need to be helped. Maybe I'm not the one. Maybe I am sane after all, and you guys are messed up. Do you ever think about that? While you're judging me in your leotard and tutu. Is that what we're doing today? Huh? Drinking champagne, even though you're underage? Walking down the street, looking for a carton of eggs to sell? Huh? Is that what we're doing today? Graduate high school, graduate college with honors, only to just go and make a YouTube show. Then you go back to college for another 20 years. And you become the best doctor the world has ever seen. And you just pass on it. You say, no, this is a doctor without borders. I will not be fenced in by your campus. I'm a doctor without borders, and they strip you of your bar license. Is that what we're doing today? You're gonna go through all that shit just to get stripped of your bar license? And you're not even a lawyer? Huh? Is that what we're doing today? I don't want to do that today, but you tell me what we're doing today, and that's what we'll do.